A small boxing gym in the US is working to trailblaze a new lane in the boxing game. It's called adaptive boxing. Gym owner and trainer Devin Palermo is behind the push for the new sport. He trains with a team of fighters out of Fairfax, Virginia.
I'm a big fan of boxing. I have been my whole life, and it's something that I've always implemented into training for people with disabilities. And when I started getting clients that wanted to take it to another level, I started doing some research, and I didn't really find boxing on the competitive side for adaptive boxing.
Palermo and his team of fighters have one dream: to make wheelchair boxing the next Paralympic sport. For this to happen, USA Boxing, the national governing body for Olympic-style boxing, first needs to recognize it as a sport before adding it to the program. Palermo says he submitted paperwork this fall after the successful first ever competitive adaptive boxing match between two female wheelchair opponents.
So, the vision that I have for it, and definitely, the fighters in this club do, is, we want to do things at the most highest standards that there is in the USA. And for that right now is USA Boxing. USA Boxing holds all of their fighters accountable, whether it be, just the standard policies and regulations to be a USA Boxing fighter. The USA Boxing coaches, officials, everything underneath their umbrella is to a level of standards that's how I would want to follow.
One of the fighters in that historic match was Joanna Bonilla. For her, the issue is crystal clear. Adaptive boxing needs to be in the Paralympics.
Do I see this sport in the Paralympics? Absolutely. I think so. I think a lot of people are going to get to know the sport more, learn more about it, and see how great it is, how beneficial it is, not only physically, but mentally. You start feeling really, really good about yourself. So is it going to be a long road? Maybe, but that's what we're here for. This club is determined to be trailblazers.
Until that big moment, coach and team continue to train and continue to push the new sport to the masses. Their club is growing with multiple fighters with varying disabilities, all of them displaying the heart of a warrior and the true fighting spirit.
Boxing is one of the oldest sports that there is, and it's actually one of 5 of the original Olympic sports. So in my mind, it only makes sense that it be so at the adaptive level as well.
It's a sport that I think a lot of us didn't think that we would be capable of doing. And then now that we see that not only people in a wheelchair can do it, but a stroke survivor, an MS warrior. So many different diagnoses can do this sport, and I think that's what the appeal is. Like nobody is excluded from this club. Everybody's invited.
Every time I wake up, shit feel the same. Got a million thoughts and they weighing on my brain. Sipping on my favorite liquor just to ease the pain, cause I feel like I'm crazy and desperate need to change. Making plans to move and talking state to state. Talking pounds and haze, medical high grade. Look how my eyes stay, what more can I say? How dare a nigga tell me that this rap won't work?